Thursday, everyone. This is my Yarn Talk Thursday, which it's partially going to be a scorched earth update, plus some other stuff that has nothing to do with the scorched earth. Anyway, okay, well, let's see. First, I want to welcome my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it here. I have plenty of content. Lot of videos. I think I have at least over 150. So yeah, okay, and welcome back to all my returning subscribers. I will try to make this as quick as I can. The first thing before I get to the scorched earth is a finished object, and I turned it into a shirt. It was for those of you that have been here for a couple of weeks and have seen my Yarn Talk Thursday, where I was trying to do the variegated Hobby Lobby hand-dyed yarn in one of Bag O' Days patterns, and I ripped it out and started over, which this is the flower one. Y'all seen the last update, I think not last week because I didn't have one, so the week before. I finished this one. And I turned it into a little shirt because me and my calculations, it was too small. So I sewn the edge together to make a little shirt, and it's like a little bolero. So yeah, it's a little small, but it fits okay. And then I saw her little butterflies, Bag O' Days butterflies. And so I thought it would look pretty in these two colors. So I made a little butterfly. And it came out pretty in those colors. So, and yeah, and I made several of those, but some of them was with the scorched earth yarn, so you'll see that in a minute. And then for my bot along, I did submit the little butterfly. The next one I'm working on, since I haven't finished it yet, I haven't submitted it, but it's the shirt where you have to make the big panels. I don't even know if I can get this whole thing. Nope. I can't even get it all in there. But it stretches so it will fit. I'm doing exactly as many stitches as she said and as many repeats, so it fits over my shoulder and goes a little past my shoulder, like it would stop there, but I will add the sleeve on and it should be fine. If not, if it's too big for me, my grandmother can wear it. So I got that one panel done, and I'm starting on the next one, which I'm starting on the very last repeat for the first row. So, and I got 3 balls of this, and it was the Sweet Divinity by Yarn Bee. So those are what I'm working on currently. Well, one is. And then for those of you that were with us on Sunday the 19th on Connie's channel, I was showing a pair, well, not a pair because I don't have 2 yet, but my first knitted sock. Well, what happened with that? The bamboo circulars that I got split, so I had to request a refund on Amazon. So I sent those back, found some different ones on eBay that were a lot better, and they're metal. I think they're Knitter Pride Zing, and I was able to choose whichever size I wanted. Now the bamboo ones were a size 0, which is a 2mm, and I was not happy with how small they were, so I chose, I think, a 2.5. So I went up 2 half sizes, but I had to rip out the whole sock, and I had like 18 rows done. I was heartbroken, but I did make some mistakes, so now I get to start over. They should be here tomorrow. I'm excited. Okay, so that was the other thing that I was working on, but I'm looking at the yarn I was using over there. but I had to rip it out, and I'm going to start over, and hopefully when they get here tomorrow, I will have that next week to show y'all. And now on to my scorched earth. I have been making granny squares, and I also made some of the butterflies as well. This was the very first one, and it's coming out a lot darker than what it was, but this was the very first one I made along with her tutorial. And then I made this one, which this was so hard to do because it's like chenille type yarn, but I think it came out pretty. And this color is actually coming out more brighter. It's like a dark purple, but I liked how this one kind of came out. It feels nice, but it was really hard to work with. And then just a solid green one. So when those sat side by side, it would look like, you know. Anyway, okay, so I've been making a bunch of granny squares. I have 3 solid green, and it was also out of this same yarn as the butterfly. A green with another green, that green, this one that's kind of multicolored with a white and yellow middle. This one is actually cotton. Come on, there. It was blowing out the color. And then just 2 in this color. So those, and I have these 2 balls of yarn that I had saved back from my scorched earth, and plus some other yarn. But these 2 I found out that I cannot work with. It's this one, and it's crinkly. I mean, and it's so thin, but I can't see my stitches. And I tried. I was going to do a granny square. I can't see where I'm supposed to go in at all. It's really, really hard to do. But, and then this one is like homespun. I can't see where I'm supposed to go in either on this. It is, so I'm probably going to take these 2 out of my scorched earth and either donate them in a giveaway in the future or donate them to Goodwill, because I just can't use these. I can't see my stitches. I just can't use them. So what I have left for my scorched earth is my 2.5 cakes for my Tunisian blanket, which I left that in the living room. I meant to get that. I did do a few rows on it. I haven't worked much on it the last couple of weeks, but I have these 2 balls of yarn, the 2 that are the chenille yarn that I made the butterfly out of, these 2, this little bit of green left, this bit of variegated, I know that looks like a mess, but that bit of variegated, this ball that is really, really, really thin yarn, and this full skein, and then that's all my yarn for the scorched earth. So, and I had this, I'll show you all the tote here in a second. I had it in. It was, this was slammed full of yarn. I've done a lot with the scorched earth yarn, but I have a lot of stuff like this that is over there, and I'm pointing to my other shelf of yarn. It's like a shelf probably maybe about 2.5 feet high, full of this, like just little balls of yarn that I got from my aunt when she came down, I think this past Thanksgiving. And so I was using some of that and she brought some the last time she came the year before that. So I had a whole bunch of it, and I was like, I picked the ones that had, excuse me, I'm getting too ahead of myself. I picked the ones that I've had the longest, so I used that for my sports shirt. But I've almost used it all, so that's a plus side. And then I think I did about 3 or 4 rows on my Tunisian blanket. And the cake that I'm using, I'm about halfway through, so that means 2.5 more cakes to go. But I think I can finish that by March 1st of next year, so I'm kind of excited. All right, so I'm gonna get off here. I'm sorry I did not do a Yarn Talk Thursday last week, but this I didn't even have sewn together. I did finish it late on Thursday night. I just didn't get it in time, but I think it turned out so cute and so pretty. I just wish I made it a little bit bigger. Okay, I want everyone to have a happy Thursday evening. It's about 6 o'clock here, so yeah, that's why I'm saying evening. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Go check out my other content and share it if you can on any of your social media platform. And I will see y'all tomorrow on my live. I have Sarah's Little Corner of the Crochet World on my channel with me tomorrow. And then next Tuesday, I will have Connie from Just Another Stitch. And then next Friday, if all goes well and she is well enough, I think she has been feeling under the weather, I will have Young 40 Mom, Miss Alicia, back on my channel. And so yes, stay tuned. I will see y'all later. Have a great night, and bye bye for now.